Hi everyone, I'm Shirley and this is my work partner Jennifer. Today we're going to talk about something that affects many people, microaggressions and inequity.
That's right. These are important topics, and understanding them can help us navigate and challenge these situations. Let's get started.
So what are microaggressions? Microaggressions are subtle, often unintentional comments or actions that can be hurtful or discriminatory. They can make people feel unwelcome or invalidated.
Even though they might seem small, microaggressions can have a big impact on someone's mental and emotional well-being. They can make people feel like they don't belong or that their experiences are being minimized. Microaggressions tend to other people by pointing out their differences in a negative way.
Let's talk about some real-life scenarios. For example, if someone says, "You speak English really well for a Chinese person," it implies that it's unusual for Chinese people to speak English fluently. For a person who was born and raised in Canada and who are of Chinese descent, this can be hurtful and perpetuate stereotypes.
Another example is when someone assumes that all Indigenous persons are from the same nation without asking first. This can erase individual identities and experiences by assuming groups of people are all the same.
Microaggressions are part of a larger system of inequities. Systemic inequities are the unfair practices and policies that disadvantage certain groups of people, often based on race, ethnicity, gender, or other characteristics.
These inequities can be found in many areas, such as education, healthcare, and employment. For example, Black and Indigenous children are disproportionately likely to be suspended from preschool than their white peers. Black and Indigenous students who identify as 2S LGBTQIA+ experienced higher frequencies of victimization than white 2S LGBTQIA+ students based on race or ethnicity. A report released in 2018 showed that Black and Indigenous children were overrepresented in the child welfare system in Ontario. Now, these inequities can have devastating and long-lasting effects without the appropriate supports.
Understanding these inequities is the first step towards challenging and changing them. It's important to recognize how they affect our lives and the lives of others.
Navigating microaggressions and inequities can be challenging, but there are tools that can help. Here are some strategies to consider.
Self-awareness is the first one. Pay attention to how you feel and react in different situations. Recognize when you're experiencing a microaggression and acknowledge your feelings. It is so important to know that it's likely not in your head. Your feelings and emotions are important.
2. Speak up. If you feel safe and comfortable, address the microaggression by being curious. You might say something like, "When you said that I was not like other people in my race, what did you mean?" It is always best to clarify what someone meant by what they said and then point out to them why it was problematic.
3. Seek support. Talk to friends, family, or mentors about your experiences. Sharing your feelings with people who understand can provide emotional support.
4. Educate others. Sometimes people don't realize their actions are harmful. Educating them about microaggressions can help create more awareness and change behaviors.
Finally, number 5, self-care. Take time to care for yourself. Engage in activities that make you feel good and help you recharge.
There are also resources available to help you navigate these situations and empower yourself.
The first one is counseling services. Many schools and communities offer counseling services where you can talk to someone about your experiences and get support.
Second one is support or affinity groups. Joining a group with people who share similar experiences as you can provide a sense of community and understanding.
Number 3, educational resources. Books, articles, videos, and workshops on microaggressions and inequities can help you learn more and find ways to challenge these issues.
And 4, advocacy organizations. There are many organizations dedicated to fighting inequities and supporting marginalized communities. Getting involved can help you make a difference. Here is a resource that can help you navigate and address microaggressions and inequities. Remember to check your complimentary resource guide for helpful apps and resources. The 4Rs Youth Movement, an Indigenous youth-led organization that provides resources and support for dealing with systemic inequity. Understanding microaggressions and inequities is a powerful step towards creating a more inclusive and fair world. You have the power to challenge these issues and support others in doing the same.
We hope these tips and resources help you feel more empowered to navigate and address microaggressions and inequities. Take care of yourselves, and remember, you're not alone.
Before we go, we have 2 reflection activities for you. Activity 1, identifying microaggressions. Watch 2 of the videos in your resources section and think about a time when you experienced or witnessed a microaggression. Write down what happened, how it made you feel, and how you responded. Then, write down one thing you could do to address the microaggression next time. Second activity is an empowerment plan. Write down 3 actions you can take to challenge inequities and support others. These can be small actions like educating a friend, or larger ones like joining an advocacy group.
Thanks for joining us. Remember, you have the strength and the tools to navigate microaggressions and inequities.
See you next time.